Merry Christmas to you. Already in some countries, Christmas has already started. What about where you live? Well, also not everyone celebrate Christmas because many of them think Christmas is a Christian holiday or festival or some special season, whatever. But then have you noticed that Christmas mainly has two different flavors? One is of course, Christian Christmas, and also especially Protestants celebrate Christmas rather in a very big way. But Catholic people, I think for them, Easter is more important than Christmas. Mainly, those Christians believe is that Christmas is to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, which is who is considered as the savior for the world about 2,000 years ago. But then Easter, that is about the rising of Jesus Christ. So talking about the death instead of the birth, so which is almost the opposite. Not exactly opposite, but different, I would say. Now, the other aspect of Christmas is something like Santa Claus. Santa Claus and Jesus Christ are different people, okay? Then, especially in Protestant countries or churches, sometimes they appear Santa Clauses in churches sometimes, and they start giving the gifts, especially to children. We really don't know who Santa Claus originally was, but there are a few or several images that a Santa Claus image was made from. Some of them are Catholic priests, some of them are Russian, some of them are Dutch, then some of them are Turkish. Anyway, it was from old Christian priests. And the old time, there was no Protestant churches. So I would say there must be the Orthodox, either Catholic. Anyway, the priest was so kind or felt sorry for especially poor children who didn't have enough food or toys to play with, or sometimes even they didn't have the families. So the priest started providing them with some gifts, such as a little food, toys, etc. And that became Protestant today. I'm sorry, Christmas today, but not by Catholic, but by mainly Protestant or sometimes the Orthodox churches. So things have changed over the years, of course, which is normal for just about almost everything. Okay, and today, Christmas doesn't have to be Christian holiday. It's just having parties, sharing good food and friendships, family love, whatever. Especially in Japan too. Most of the Japanese people are not even Christian, but then they enjoy having Christmas parties or singing Christmas songs, whether that's Christmas carols or Christmas songs. Well, Christmas carols are usually kind of like a church songs, religious. But then Christmas songs are, well, singing about Santa Clauses or the reindeers or something like that. It's nothing to do with the religious kind of things. So that people who are not even Christian can enjoy celebrating or having a good time during the Christmas season. So today's idioms are, well, the first one is, again, using animals. Make a beeline for means to go directly toward something. For example, I like usually stationaries when I go to stores. So I can say, as soon as I entered the store, I made a beeline for the stationery section. Do you know what stationaries are? Well, they are items such as notebooks, pens, pencils, files, plastic files, and those are stationaries like erasers or colored pens, markers and stuff. And I like them. Next idiom is the elephant in the room. It means a big issue or a problem that everyone is aware of, but no one wants to talk about it. For example, okay, we should discuss how our tax money is spent, but I can say it's the elephant in the room. It means nobody wants to talk about it. I think especially governmental people should start talking about it. Yet, they do not want to. Why? Because if they started to talk about it, they probably lose the opportunity to receive more money. So once they become members of the diet, okay, they start protecting themselves or each other inside the room. So I can say that's the elephant in the room. Sneaky, huh? The last idiom for today is straight from the horse's mouth. Well, it means, let's say, the information coming from the most reliable source. Today, many people believe fake news. Probably that's because we start using SNS more than ever before, right? And those people also do not double check if that news is real or fake. Just being plain lazy. So they start believing everything. And again, they are going to tell other people that fake news or information anyway. And sooner or later, people started to believe in it, something which is not true or which even doesn't exist. Isn't that sad? So I could say, please make sure that the news we get is straight from the horse's mouth, but not through the social networking service, means SNS. And I think it's very important. Now, today's words, or let's say, the first one is uneventful. Eventful, but you put UN. Uneventful. It means without important or striking happening. I wouldn't say that's dull or uninteresting or boring, but we're rather stable or peaceful, not having too much ups and downs. For example, some people want to live uneventfully, and but then I never did when I was young, though after I was involved in a very bad car accident which almost risked my life, then I decided to live uneventfully, or I decided to live an eventful life, I could say. Or okay, it's not always, but often we could see that when the people who had a lot of adventurous experiences, but then when they get married, when they have a child or get older, they begin wanting rather an eventful life, I guess. Okay, the last word for today is fertile or fertile. There are two pronunciations and they both are correct. It means bearing seeds or fruit, or producing much of anything. For example, chicks hatch from only fertile eggs or fertile eggs. Let's say, do you know mules? They are a mixture of donkeys and horses. But mules are not fertile, but are sterile. Or I could say mules are not fertile, but are sterile. It means they cannot produce offspring. So mules cannot have the babies. Isn't that interesting? Let's say, okay, a fertile or a fertile mind of mine never accepted an eventful life when I was young. But today, no, I'm a little different. Well, take care of yourself and enjoy preparing for the Christmas. Merry Christmas again to you. Bye for now.